This tackle tip is going to be about how to add weed guards onto your finesse football head jigs without adding any visual deterrence. So this is a double weed guard, this is a single, and I'll show you how to make both. All you need for this is little sections of 40-pound monofilament line, your standard plain football head jig, and a soft plastic craw of your choice. It's springtime right now, so I'm using a watermelon black flake zoom speed craw. This is great for, little springtime spotted bass fishing. So I'll get right into it. So as you can see, the weed guard is attached on the jig head eye, and how you do it is, for the double weed guard, it's tying a Palomar knot, but you have to tie the Palomar knot in your hand. It's a little bit tricky at first, but once you get it, it's pretty easy. So what you do is you take your, I'd say about 1 foot section of 40-pound mono and create a loop. Once you've created your loop, come to the looped end right here, and you're going to, just the same as your normal Palomar knot, create this overhand knot in the loop. Now what you'll do is you take your 2 tag ends, you place the 2 tag ends through this loose eye end. Now what you've done is created your Palomar knot. What's important about this is to remember, normally your hook would be right here, right there. So you're going to pinch that part. Got sticky hooks grabbing me. Pinch this part right here. Grab your tag ends now that you've formed the knot. Pull on your tag ends. And what that'll do is form your Palomar knot in your fingers. Once you've formed it, remember this is not what you're going to be putting on your hook. It's this end I've got pinched right here. This little end. So we're going to take our jig head right here. Onto the jig head eye, we place our knot. Now we pinch it down, pinch and cinch your knot down. Sometimes it comes undone. You just have to be patient because it is a weekend project. This is not a project for on the water. Alright, so now you've got your Palomar knot. Formed up right there. Pull the individual strands. Make sure everything's nice and tight here. So now you form the basis. So what we're going to do now, since it's a double weed guard, is we're just going to take our fingers and visualize where that weed guard is going to form with our monofilament line. Pinch right there, so you've got that nice weed guard loop. Pinch, pop the hook off, and snip. So now what we've got is loose monofilament. Then we go ahead and rig up our speed craw here. Always visualizing where we're going to be popping the hook out of. It'll be on this segment right here to make sure that our lure stays straight. So, now that that's done, we can spin our mono back around. And what you're going to do is take this little end piece of mono and stick it right in where the hook is coming out of your bait. So you can see where the hook is coming out. You're going to want to take your mono tag end, stick it right in there. This is a little bit tricky, but you'll do that with both sides, and as you can see, it forms up just right every time. And you can also rotate this knot on the front to give it a different angle if it's coming off to one side or the other. As you can see, just rotate that knot, make sure everything's good. Just do the same thing with this second tag end. I won't bore you guys with the details, but that is the outcome of the double. And the single will be done with a knot that I have a video on as well. It's the San Diego jam knot. So this one you'll be forming up in your hand the exact same way. What you do, take your San Diego jam, just 3 wraps, doesn't have to be anything special. 1, 2, 3. Through the bottom, through the top, forming our knot right there in our fingers. Clipping that little tag off. So now we've got this loop. Cinch it up to your pinky. And what you'll be doing is in the same way you attached your Palomar knot, you're now attaching a San Diego jam knot. So, just the same, we've got our San Diego jam slip knot. Popping that on. Tightening it up. Measuring. Clipping. Sticking the weed guard in. Adjusting it. Making sure everything's nice and straight here. And voila. Perfect little springtime finesse fishing setup. You can just sit down at nighttime while you're talking with friends. Got a dull moment, tie a bunch of these up, and you'll be good to go for finesse fishing. Go catch 'em.